be with us from SB Ballard Stadium in Norfolk, home to the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Chanticleers will kick it away to start. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Monarchs offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Coastal Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time today. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes. Made a defender miss. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
The Chanticleers headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pop the draw. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Morris. Finds his man, it's Tucker. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chanticleers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Fires to the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Roach. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that...
Going for the big play. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The option look. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And the shot to clears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right back to him on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Morris. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, shot to clears. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Rice fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by just 4 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finding an escape route. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And here comes the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Trying play action. Under fire. He's got it along the sideline. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Morris. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a first down.
They believe they can run right here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Touchdown, ODU. A great catch and run for 6.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Simpkins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw, it's Morris. Oh, they're after him. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the shot that clears will punt this one away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Lott. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Lott. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. The sure hands, it's Brown. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
First down for the offense.
They just keep firing. Catch in the middle, it's Roach. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Roach. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. No good. Boy, that field goal really could have helped the mental health, but it's still a 13-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got enough for the first. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The shot that clears, racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Hit as he throws. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They boot it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Grab behind the line, it's Butler. Oh, he's got some space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. That one may sting a little, guys. Instead of getting it down to 10, feeling good about things, still a 13-point lead. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the air, it's Morris. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the shot to clear has come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught near the sticks. It's Tucker. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hinton. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Here's the pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. Snags it down the right side. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Norfolk. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Ballard Stadium.
And the Monarchs will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for blockers. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's caught. It's Hinton. Crosses the 30. He's got away. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Chanticleers will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
There he goes. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Pulls it in. It's Simpkins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Coastal! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
They're trailing by 13 to Illinois. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. They'll run it from the gun. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Monarchs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not... He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it! The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Gives it on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the option. Nice move there. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st down. On the run, it's Simpkins.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat him.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Morris. Bringing the heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
He had nowhere to go with the ball, guys. And the defense is in nickel. Great job by the DBs in coverage. No receivers open.
The shot that clears decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
The Monarchs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick release by the QB. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that curl route.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Good enough for first down.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got his man. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Looking for room, it's Roach. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They've methodically worked it down the field. This the 11th play of the drive, but the defense can get off the field now. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
How about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? The give to the back. Plows through the defense. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the shot to clears will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it, looking for the 1st down. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
For the offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They knock him down, but he's got enough to They'll get it across the line and pick up the first down.
7-yard line. First down for the offense.
The short hands, it's Brown. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Snagged out of the air. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. From the gun. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. 2nd and goal coming up. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Takes the handoff. It's Roach. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Monarchs! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
They've been talking about this one all week inside the MAC, guys. Let's give you a quick recap of how it went down. The Miami Red Hawks made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing inside this program.
Fires to the big fella.
Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Unleashes one. Finds a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than...
Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The shot that clears getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Simpkins. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the shot to clears line up to punt it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The RPO, it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Sweet cut there. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
And that's a first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Butler. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Loses 2. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Thomas. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Looking to throw for it. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the right. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Quarterback keeper. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.